Don't look in the camera.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, well, we're here in the Atwood Concert Hall lobby, and we're talking to Mr. David, who is the promoter for a pretty special event that's happening this Friday. What in the world are you bringing to town here, David?
Yes, sir. There's a play coming here all the way from Japan. It's never been performed in the U.S. before. Alaska gets it first. It's called The Samurai Musher, The Tale of Jujiro Wada. And it's about a historical figure that had an important role in Alaska's history. And because of the persecution of the Japanese during World War II, his story was almost completely lost.
Okay, he was partially responsible for the founding of Fairbanks?
Yes, he also marked what would later become the Iditarod Trail.
All the way from Seward?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, and he was a businessman, and I understand he delivered mail and just did all the musher stuff, and was a gold miner, I think, too. Yeah. So how did this come about? How did they choose to tell his story?
Well, they've actually been working on this for about 8 years. A lot of credit goes to Tony Nakazawa. He's been kind of the spearhead between both here and Japan. The Japanese themselves have been instrumental. They were really excited to come here. They've paid for a lot of the costs.
Wow.
They just felt that strongly about wanting to see Jujiro Wada's home.
Was this the Japanese government or Japanese citizens?
It's the people of Ehime, where he's from.
Right.
And he's still popular there, and he's still very well known.
How did he end up? He ended up in an internment camp and then he got out, or what?
No, he stowed away here, and then I assume you're talking about later on with World War II breaking out. He had to live in hiding until the end of his days, unfortunately.
My gosh, where did he hide?
Wherever he could.
But he was in the Yukon and in Alaska during that period?
Right. I think he spent a little bit of time in some of the other states. He kind of moved around trying to avoid being detected.
My gosh. Wow, talk about a lonely relation, or lonely existence.
That's right.
Yeah. So now the tour goes to Fairbanks, Anchorage. It's in Seward right now. They're coming back for the Friday show.
Seward, Anchorage, and then Fairbanks.
Are they playing Juneau?
No, sir.
No Juneau. Okay. Well, then they'll have to come back for a return engagement.
We hope so. We hope to make this more of a lasting relationship than just a one-time deal.
Yeah. Well, I'm really excited about hearing about this fellow, and I'm very excited about seeing this show. It's got to be a pretty big deal to take up the entire Atwood stage. So what else do you want to talk about? Tell us about the show that these folks out here in our viewing audience should know.
Well, it is all in Japanese. Apart from, there's a very few things of dialogue that are in English, but it's for effect more than anything else. But there will be a screen with translation, with subtitles, that people can see what's going on.
Okay, that's for like you opera fans.
Right.
When they do the Italian and the French and the German operas, you'll see right above the stage there the screen that they have to explain what the heck these people are saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I wouldn't miss his show. So, I guess in closing, folks, get out and see this show. It's here at the Performing Arts Center in the Atwood. It's Friday night at what time now?
It is from 7 to 9.
Okay, 7 to 9. You can get tickets, of course, at centertix.net or call 263-ARTS. And what's the website for your organization?
Well, there's the AACC, but the best website to go to would be thesamuraimusher.com.
I like the title of that website, samuraimusher.com. Yeah, yes. I'm seeing visions of Toshiro Mifune on a dog sled. So, yeah. Well, David, thank you very much for your time, and thanks for being instrumental in bringing this show to us here in Anchorage.
Thank you as well. And a special thanks goes out to Governor Walker for declaring the month of May Asian, Alaskan, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That should make a certain Devo song very popular again in Alaska, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, and thanks to Governor Walker for doing that, and looking forward to seeing you open the only night, opening night and closing night.
Correct.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You as well.